So you're thinking about quitting your day job, and maybe for the first time in your life, you're asking yourself these really big questions of what makes me happy and fulfilled in life? What type of work do I want to do to really help make a change in other people's lives? So what you'll learn in this video today is 6 signs it's time to make a change, how to prepare if you're ready to quit, and the coaching question of the day. With the world pandemic that we just went through and still are currently going through, has led to this great awakening that has caused people to slow down and sit still. And when things like that happen, it really helps people to reevaluate things and think in a whole new direction, which has led to this period known as the Great Resignation. And in 2021, 4.3 million Americans has resigned or quit their day jobs. I was in your position not too long ago, back in 2016. I was a miserable, burnt out registered nurse, but I loved my stable paychecks every 2 weeks, and my pride of not wanting to give up on my college degree kept me stuck in my day job for years, even though I knew I was meant for so much more in life. And my health was starting to fail me. Doing those long 12-hour shifts at the hospital was causing me a lot of back pain. And then my mental health was also starting to failing as well. I was getting depressed. I was getting anxious because I wasn't living out my purpose in life. I also was bringing that stress home into my relationship as well, which was causing it to suffer too. I knew I was meant to help people in this really deep capacity, and being a nurse and being miserable and burnt out and sick just wasn't the way to do it. Even though I was so miserable, I was too scared to quit. I had so much fear of the unknown. I felt like it was too risky to leave my job. But then it got to a point where I felt like it was too risky to not leave my job. If my health was failing and my relationships were failing, well, then what else would I be left with in life? And I thought being a nurse would provide me with a stable career. That's why I chose to become a nurse in the first place. But then in 2016, I actually ended up getting fired for a small mistake that I had made during a really busy shift. And then I realized that maybe starting my own business was the most stable career that I could actually provide for myself. Nobody could take that business away from me, just like what happened with my nursing job. And actually in August of 2022, 1.3 million workers were laid off or fired from their job. So the fact that you're thinking about quitting your day job anyways, and with all of our times changing right now, this may be the best time to start considering how to leave your day job and start your own business. So what you'll learn in this video today is 6 signs it's time to make a change, how to prepare if you're ready to quit, and the coaching question of the day. 6 signs it's time to make a change and leave your day job. That first thing is experiencing burnout and pressure and overwhelming amount of stress in your job. And burnout is actually the #1 predictor that someone is going to be leaving their job fairly soon. And that's what happened to me as a nurse. It just got so bad to the point where I was dreading showing up at work, wishing that I would get into a car accident so that way I didn't have to go to work that day. I hate saying that loud, but that is how I felt at the time. The second sign is that your physical health is suffering. Working long hours takes a toll on our body, and if our health goes out, then what are we truly left with at the end of the day? Third is our day job or career is no longer aligning with our current interests or values or long-term goals. And remember, as human beings, we're always changing as people, and it's okay to change. And so something that inspired you years ago may no longer inspire you or may no longer be a good fit for you, and that's okay if that happens. The fourth sign is that you may be experiencing poor work-life balance, and you find that your kids are getting upset that you're working long hours, and your partner is as well, and it's causing stress and tension in your family life, and you have to ask yourself, is this really worth it? Are you working to live? Are you living to work? The fifth sign is that maybe you're getting bored and you feel like your current day job provides limited growth opportunities and you're just feeling like you're getting stifled. Well, that's not going to feel very good for you in the long term. And the sixth sign is that you're craving a life full of freedom and flexibility. You want to be your own boss. Maybe you want to wear pajamas while you're working, or maybe you don't want to wear pants at all, or you want to be able to color your hair the way that you really want to. You want to have as many sick days as you want, or you want to take as much vacation as you want. Maybe you want to work on house projects in between tasks, or take naps in the middle of the day, which I absolutely love to do. So if you're really craving that freedom and that flexibility, then it's time to maybe start your own business. And 50% of workers post-pandemic have reported that they want more flexible working hours and they want to work remotely from home or being location independent, meaning that they can work from anywhere in the world. So this is becoming more and more of a priority for people in today's world. Okay, so if I convinced you that maybe it's time to start thinking about quitting your day job, then how do you start preparing for this big life transition? Well, the first thing is you want to start looking into health insurance options. This is something that kept me stuck for a long time, and because I was so scared thinking that I was going to have to pay like $1,000 a month or more for insurance. And once I really started researching in my state of Missouri, I found that there was a lot of affordable health insurance options for people who are self-employed. So now I pay $300 a month for my health insurance and $30 a month for my dental. And it's worked out really, really well. And it's mind-blowing to me that that was a problem that kept me stuck for so long. The second thing I would recommend doing is sitting down and figuring out how much does it cost to fund your current lifestyle. So anytime you're getting ready to make a big life change, it's really good to not go off assumptions and have really specific numbers in front of you. So sit down and look at those numbers, and it may not be as surprising or shocking as you think. Or if it is, maybe you can find ways to cut. Maybe it's time to sell a car or sell your house. A lot of people are buying RVs and becoming digital nomads. So that way it's a more affordable lifestyle that provides them with more exciting opportunities. There's so many ways to get creative around here and even downsize in a way that can bring more freedom and opportunities for you. Next thing you want to do is make sure you have at least 6 months of savings or more built up. Anytime you're starting your own business, it can take a while. I say give yourself a good 2 years of letting yourself see profits and returns in your business. It takes time to learn new business skills. When I transitioned from being a nurse, I had no idea how to become an online life coach. So I had to learn a whole new skill set. I had to learn coaching skills, and then I had to learn business building skills. And I did have $38,000 in savings, which was really helpful and useful. And I could wake up every day with like that cushion and comfort, being excited to work on my business and not feeling like I had that stress or pressure to make money right away. So if you have that opportunity to start building up your savings, that's really going to help you to enjoy your experience of starting to build up your own business. The next thing you're going to want to do is start building up your business now as a side hustle while you have your current job. Some people may just want to quit their job and make the leap, and they like that kind of stress and pressure and deadline. For me, that would freak me out. So what I did as a nurse is in the mornings and the evenings and the weekends and my days off, I would work on my coaching business whenever I could. It gave me that grace and that time to start to figure out what worked and what didn't work and who I wanted to serve and help while I was still getting that steady paycheck coming in from my nursing job. The next thing I would recommend doing is hiring a life coach ASAP. Your life coach is going to help you to quickly get answers and clarity and solution as to maybe what type of business you want to start or who you're meant to help and serve. Your life coach is going to help you to figure out the quickest way to start making money and experiencing success, so that way you don't have to figure it all out by yourself. And the last thing I recommend to do to prepare is try to leave your job on good terms. Be proactive about this. Don't wait till shit hits the fan and you possibly get fired, like what happened with me. I should have quit years ago, but like I said, I was too scared. And every day I was showing up to work angry and resentful. And I do somewhat believe that that led to me getting fired. So don't let that happen to you. If you're watching this video, you're watching it for a reason, and it's time to start making this a dream come true right now, not a someday dream of, oh, someday I would love to do X, Y, and Z and have more freedom and flexibility and make the money I want and travel over the world. No, let's not have that happen to you. Can you start working towards this dream right now? Okay, and to go ahead and wrap up this conversation, I have the coaching question of the day for you. What's the number one reason that's preventing you from quitting your day job? And what's one baby step you can take right now to start working towards quitting? So go ahead and let me know your answer below in the comments. I would love to hear from you and help you to figure out how you can get started right now with quitting your day job and starting your own business. And if you enjoyed this video today, then I would recommend giving us a thumbs up and subscribing below so that way you can keep getting notified of when I upload new videos every week. And if you're also looking for a life coach and you want to hire me, go ahead and click on my discovery link in the comment section below. We can get that free call set up right away so we can get to know each other and help you to figure out what it is that you want to create in your life, what type of business you want to start, and how we can start to put a plan in action to make that start to happen. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video valuable and have a great rest of your day. Bye.